Hey everyone, this is Coffee Chunk, and today I want to take a look at using the Google Calendar to create appointment slots. If you're looking at this one here, it's pretty bare bones as I've hidden a lot of stuff here. But what I've done as an instructional coach is I have created a calendar in which students are now able to schedule time slots with me in 15-minute increments as we work to develop their ideas and bring them to life in the makerspace. And so I want to show you how this works. It's a super helpful feature that I think is beneficial not only to instructional coaches, but for teachers. If you're looking to create times for kids to meet with you before or after school, or maybe during study hall, perhaps it's even during your class, scheduling small groups for guided reading and things like that, or if you're in the middle of a project and the kids need to sign up times to meet with you to give feedback. Parent-teacher conferences would be another great option in using the appointment slots. There's just a lot of great things in which we could use Google Calendar to be more effective. So let's go ahead and do this. What I'm going to do is I'm already in my calendar for my school district. And all you have to do is look at a time slot in which you would like to schedule an appointment. So let's say we want to look at Friday at 9 a.m. I'm just simply going to click over here like we would normally add an event in a Google Calendar where we'd put down a time for a meeting or whatever it might be that you use your Google Calendar for. But you can see that we have a reminder and appointment slots. And when we click appointment slots, we can go through and start to edit this. We have a lot of different options here. The first is to label what the appointment is for. It automatically bumps you into an hour time slot. You can choose the calendar that you want this to show up for. And then you can choose either as a single appointment slot, so this would be the entire hour is for one slot, or you could break that hour up into whatever increments you want. What I normally do is I always go into the edit details because this is where everything is at. And so you can see that it comes with instructions. Create your appointment slots. So what I'm going to put in here, just for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to type in coffee break. Even though that's obviously not a good thing to do during a school day. Well, it wouldn't be bad, but a whole hour of it would not be conductive of our time. But let's just say we're going to go from 9 to 10 a.m. And I'm going to offer them slots of 15 minutes where you simply put in your location. So this is the location of my classroom. Description from Now, you could enter whatever it is that you would want. So think about that in your classroom. Is there a time in which it'd be important for kids to take on the responsibility to schedule time to meet with you? Would it be before and after school? Like I said, during study hall, when which kids maybe want to come down and meet with you, and you don't need the whole period, but so you could set that to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is that you want. You wear in your description. That's all right there. This is what calendar you want it to drop in. So what I've done is I've created a separate calendar for instructional coach appointment times. This is only for students to sign up to work with us. Now, a couple things here. Over here is you can add guest. Now, keep in mind that this is inviting others to this appointment. It's not the same as inviting them to book an appointment. Because if I were to put a name in here, they would actually be signed up for all 4 slots from this 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So just be very careful. If it's a single appointment, not a big deal. If I had a single appointment and I know I want one person in there, not a problem. But here, anybody I add will be invited to all 4 slots within this. So there's that. The other thing that you want to keep in mind then is this is the calendar that you would send out for people to schedule their times. So if I go ahead and hit save here, I'm going to show you what happens. You can see now it's over here from 9 to 10. And I could change this color. If you go over to the calendar, you can make this whatever color you want. So I know some of you are probably looking at this thinking green is not an ideal color. Now I can click on this. And here's what I would share this hyperlink. I would probably make it a bit.ly and shrink it down. But you can see now there's coffee break. And it kind of overlaps, which I don't like a whole lot. But this is the 9 to 9:15, the 9:15 to 9:30, back and forth we go. So let's bump over here to Friday. So now, say I want this, I can click this, all right, and I'm going to book an appointment. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to hit save. So now, take a look at what happens. It goes to orange, and now I know that it's booked, but with Aaron Maurer right here. I will also get an email, so you can see that I've got an email that's already filled out, which is really nice, and it automatically puts it on the calendar. So when I go back here and I get out of this page, and I'm looking at things going on, boom, there it is. It's already showing up. So that's super helpful. Both people get it automatically pushed on their calendar. So the way in which I would use this is this, or how we're going to use it eventually is this link here. I have shared out with certain teachers, and then they can just go into the classroom. If they're using Google Classroom, they will be able to just share this link out on their resource page. So this is the RoboDog here. All right, I would go in the About page, and I would just Instructional Coach meeting calendar. Oops, wrong one. Sorry there. And I would just add this link, and it's right there. Now kids can go to it and post when they're ready. And so we're trying to build kids to be responsible for their own learning, responsible for making their things happen. We've worked with teachers ahead of time, but more importantly for you is to see how could this benefit your life and make it easier. And so this would just be there in the About page, and now it's always there. You don't have to mess with it. And you can add as many people as you want to the calendar. And so if I were to go back to this calendar, and I'll show you the settings here. We have this calendar shared with our other instructional coaches, so we're all using it. It's one calendar for all of us. So that way it's just one less thing for the kids to have to learn and process. So I hope that helps. There's a way to use the Google Calendar with the appointment slots. I hope you have found it helpful and useful. Please feel free to reach out and share how you've used the Google Calendar. How has it been productive for you in terms of using the appointment slots? I see this being super helpful with teachers and students, parent-teacher conferences, scheduling all sorts of different things within your school day that makes it quick, easy, and effortless. And so for me, what I'll be doing is each week posting out my schedule of times that is available for students to come down and meet with me. And that just helps me stay organized, helps me stay focused, and in the end helps us be all productive. Thanks so much. I look forward to feedback, comments, and questions. And until the next Google tip, stay awesome.